trying to find staff is tricky.
It's a real thing. It is a crisis.
Staffing shortages in BC's tourism sector are at a critical level. Many business owners say they're cutting hours or closing for entire days just to keep their heads above water.
It's worse than we anticipated.
Karen Keynes runs a Dairy Queen in the popular BC tourist town of Vesuvius. Due to being seriously short-staffed, she's had to make the decision to close the dine-in option at her restaurant. And as of Sunday, will be doing drive-through only.
Suffering from staff shortages. There's also supply chain shortages. There's just a number of crises going on in the industry right now. I'm speaking from a place of food and beverage, of course, but I don't think it's unique to food and beverage.
Everyone's so excited to be open, and then they're faced with the fact that they can't really open to the maximum because of this.
Ellen Walker-Matthews with the Thompson Okanagan Tourism Association says that staffing has been a struggle for tourism destinations across the board, and everyone is trying to find ways to cope with the worker shortage.
I know the hotels are trying to reduce the amount of housekeeping service that they provide, that kind of thing. Maybe more order up and pick up your food and beverage rather than always having, but if you don't have a cook in the kitchen, there's no food coming out, right? So you just need you can't work people 7 days a week. That's not an option that anybody wants to consider. So we really need staff.
Here at Steamworks in Gastown, operator Carl McCreath says downtown Vancouver's tourism sector seems to be getting off to a slower start than in the Okanagan this summer. But despite the delayed comeback, he says he is also finding it extremely difficult to staff his pub.
Constant ads, interview, hire as quick as possible. Try to really focus on the training. Want to make sure they have a good training experience and just try to build the schedule up. And we're keeping up with the sales, but it's close. It's like a race between the two for having enough people for the sales coming in.
For now, the message from operators is a plea for patience from the public as they try and adapt to the lack of staff.
Our season's just getting started. We've got another 2 good months of this, and it's that we just all need to get creative already to change the way that we're doing things. And I think this is a common theme that shouldn't be unfamiliar to most.
In Vancouver, Ashley Burr, City News.